dispensaries, and because there's big public perception that these dispensaries are festering crime and causing crime in places, the city actually encourages dispensaries to grow their own marijuana, to have your own supply, so you're not dealing with what they call girls. Okay, so a lot of dispensaries have little grow rooms, little grow operations around, and I'm no different than anybody else. So I had a little grow operation at an apartment, rented under my name, and it was my apartment. It's a small grow operation. I had 70 plants. Basically, I got into a dispute with the landlord. It had nothing to do with her. But the landlord tried to seize my apartment. Like, I just wouldn't tell. I wouldn't tell the police. Just took it. He took it. He had someone else in the apartment. He changed the locks. I only went to the apartment every other day, to water it, do what I had to do. I didn't go there every day. And
Pause.
That's good TV.
Sorry about that. I actually left it in there, and then just now when I went to go to the bathroom.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Yeah. All right. So anyway, I got into a dispute with my landlord. Like I said, my landlord basically seized my apartment, changed the locks, put someone else in there, and was I guess under the assumption that I would not go to the police. He called the police. The police came. The person he had came outside with a lease saying that he was the new tenant there, and I was the former tenant. The landlord told the police that he had kicked me out, I had abandoned the apartment, and he has someone else there now, and I am trespassing. And at the time, I couldn't believe what was happening. I mean, imagine coming into your spot one day and bam, someone else is in there. So anyway, this guy has a lease, and I don't. Who carries a lease around in your pocket, right? So the police basically told me to leave. And I was like, at first I was refusing to leave. So then I was like, the whole 9 yards, the whole handcuff thing. If you don't leave, you're gonna be placed under arrest. I was given the opportunity to stand my ground and go to jail, or to leave. So I left. That was on a Saturday, so I had to go through the agony of Sunday just being mad about it, just thinking about it. So first thing Monday morning, I went down to the landlord-tenant court, and I told the landlord-tenant court what happened. I said, I don't even have a copy of my lease. My lease is in the apartment. Who carries the lease with them, right? They gave me this little piece of paper basically saying that there was nothing in their record showing that I had any evictions. There's no 3-day notices on record, no nothing. And that's all they can tell. That's all they did for me. I went to I knew the electric was in my name. I knew the cable was in my name. I knew everything was in my name. So I went to the police department, Hollywood Division Police Department, and I told the detectives there what happened. I said, what just happened is an illegal eviction. And I said, and I admitted, there's 70-something marijuana plants in there, and they're my plants, and this is what this is about. My landlord is stealing them. He's trying to take them. The first detective couldn't believe I was in there telling him that. Right? He went and got another one in there, so then they're both there. I told him my story, gave the landlord, gave the paperwork from the landlord, the tenant court. They made a few phone calls. They went on the city's website and saw that I was one of the dispensaries under the hardship petition. So the city was definitely aware that I was there. And the apartment was in my name, this dispensary is in my name. So they did nothing else but come to the conclusion this was an illegal eviction going on. They called the landlord. The landlord told them that he canceled after they informed them that we already checked, there's no evictions, you do not evict this man. He said that he canceled my contract, and the detective at that point said, you can't just cancel a person's contract. That's not how it works. What you're doing is illegal, and we're going to put this guy back in his apartment. We'll be there at 5 o'clock. Now, to me, I'm like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I couldn't wait till 5 o'clock. So I showed up at the apartment at 4:30. When I get to the apartment now, this apartment complex is the landlord has it wired for video. He can see his building from wherever he's at. So he sees that I'm there. Just before I got there, he called me and told me that he was going to call the police on me for having a fake police officer call him. I was like, it was funny. I texted him like, all you have to do is just call the Hollywood division of the police department and ask for the detective that you talked to.